Welcome to the Angus Report, a news program for cattle producers.
From American Angus Association headquarters in St. Joseph, Missouri, we bring you the week's top headlines, including gains in USDA's cattle inventory report and expectations for future growth.
Does preconditioning pay? Evidence points to premiums.
How you can manage technology for efficient herd progress, and young leaders compete for the title of Angus Ambassador.
This is the Angus Report. Hello, I'm Bob Cervera.
And I'm Crystal Albers.
Our top news this week. USDA released its cattle inventory report showing an uptick in the nation's beef cattle herd for July, the first such growth for the month since 2006. All cattle and calves in the U.S. as of July 1st totaled 98.4 million head, 2% above year-ago levels. All beef cows and heifers that have calved were up 3%, and replacement heifers were up 7%. Steers 500 pounds and more increased 3%. Bulls were unchanged, and calves less than 500 pounds ticked up 2%. According to the report, the calf crop for 2015 is expected to grow 1%, with an additional 9.5 million head expected to be born in the last 6 months of the year. Cattle and calves on feed total 12.1 million head.
The recent USDA cattle inventory report points to what many industry analysts recognize as herd expansion among the nation's cattle operations. John Patterson with the National Cattlemen's Beef Association says a growing cattle inventory offers much opportunity for beef producers in the form of increasing average incomes and demand for high-quality beef. He suggests the industry could bounce back from pre-drought herd levels by as early as 2017, with the potential to reach 30 million head by 2020.
Because of the drought, I think we got rid of our low end of the cow herd. We got rid of the less productive cows. I think we've got a pretty young cow herd with pretty good genetics in the United States. We've got a great opportunity to continue to build on quality. We don't think the cow numbers are going to be where they need to be until probably 2017, somewhere in that range is when you'll start to see those numbers. But the $100 million question is, where is the inventory going? If we're at 28 million, I doubt if we're going to 34 million. I think we're going to settle out somewhere in that 32 million just because of pasture availability. At least until 2020, we're going to see some pretty strong cattle prices. Maybe not as high as 2014, but they're going to be high prices, profitable prices, at least to 2017, probably more like 2020 out there. And so it's a great time to be in the cattle business.
A just-released study in the Journal of Agricultural and Resource Economics shows cattle feeders are willing to pay higher prices for preconditioned calves. Researchers looked at market premiums for preconditioned sales versus regular sales and feedlot capacity utilization, among a variety of factors. The study, titled Factors Affecting Preconditioned Calf Price Premiums, found feeder cattle prices are positively related to larger lot sizes, and prices for black-hided calves are similar or higher relative to those of other calves. Premiums for preconditioned calves have increased over time as the industry has gained better understanding of how health programs affect performance and efficiency in the feed yard. Mike John of MFA says, it's become easier to initiate a preconditioning program in your operation and to capture the benefits.
But holistically, there has always been a dramatic advantage, somewhere between $6 and $14 a hundredweight premium for preconditioned calves. And that depends a little bit on the weight range, and it depends a little bit on the time of year. But if you look at all of them that sell, that difference is evident. The combination vaccines, a lot of those now you can get Pastorella and the four-way virals combined. You can get the blackleg and the Pastorella combined. You can, there are ways to require fewer syringes. Some of the data that we've collected and learned that really the effectiveness of vaccine has more to do with the timing of the vaccine. But at the end of the day, if you can put more pounds and sell more weight from your land, from the same overhead, you're basically reducing the effective overhead cost on your operation.
Guests from Gen X Cooperative, a subsidiary of Cooperative Resources International, were at American Angus Association headquarters recently to learn about Angus genetics both in the U.S. and Canada.
Angus breed, it's very important in Brazil right now. We have a huge growth in the last 5 years. Consider the Brazilian market, I think Angus is for sure 90% of the total crossbreeding that we use today. We have, I can say, at least three factors that was very important. One, the economy was improving, so people can pay more for the meat. Second, we had the synchronization technology, the fixed time protocols that help a lot because we have large herds in Brazil, so it's very difficult to prove the AI service if you don't have the synchronization process. So it helps a lot. And we have the introduction of the Angus and the semen to offer that to the Brazilian farmers.
The U.S. Meat Animal Research Center near Clay Center, Nebraska, released its crossbreed EPD adjustment factors at the recent Beef Improvement Federation annual meeting in Biloxi, Mississippi. As noted in the August Angus Journal, crossbreed EPDs are available for 18 of the most common U.S. beef breeds and are calculated using EPDs from the most recent respective national cattle evaluations. Crossbreed EPDs can be used to directly compare bulls of different breeds for selection or mating purposes and help cattlemen to compare average cattle of one breed to average cattle of another. The table and explanations are available in the By the Numbers column out this month in the Angus Journal, or available at angusjournal.com. We go now to Jen McCrell for a look at news you need to know this week in the Angus business.
Thanks, Crystal. You'll want to tune in at 7 o'clock Central this evening for the next episode of I Am Angus, right here on RFD TV. The documentary series is produced entirely by the American Angus Association, and tonight's episode will take you back to Chicago and the famous International Livestock Exposition. Angus breeders and historians share their stories of riding the rails to Chicago and fond memories associated with the livestock competition that had a tremendous impact on the beef cattle industry. Again, I Am Angus airs at 7 p.m. Central tonight, right here on RFD TV. And Florida is a place you'll want to be this September, as the American Angus Association hosts a Cattlemen's Boot Camp September 21st and 22nd at the Jackson County Agricultural Center in Marianna, Florida. The day-and-a-half workshop is funded by the Angus Foundation and features sessions by academic and industry professionals and hands-on activities to help cattlemen of all sizes and backgrounds improve their operations. Registration is $75 per person and is due by August 25th. Visit the newsroom at angus.org to download an application today. The Angus Media team is in Davis, California this week for the 2015 Applied Reproductive Strategies in Beef Cattle Symposium, an event hosted by the Beef Reproduction Task Force. On August 17th and 18th, animal scientists, breeders, and industry representatives will gather to discuss improvements in reproductive performance and enhance knowledge and use of technologies to increase profitability and sustainability in the beef business. Stay tuned to Angus Media's website, appliedreprostrategies.com, for the latest news and information coming out of this year's event. And that's what you need to know this week in the Angus business.
Thanks, Jenna. When the Angus Report returns, managing technology for efficient genetic progress.
Then later, young leaders compete to be named an ambassador for the breed.
Visit angus.org to continue watching this episode of the Angus Report.
The Angus Report is brought to you by Merck Animal Health. Why not prevent respiratory disease before it steals from your bottom line? Vista Once protects your calves with the most complete respiratory disease coverage available. And Vision Blackleg vaccines can add 14 pounds per calf at weaning. Contact your veterinarian or animal health supplier today.
Your herd, your business, your family. You've always protected what matters most, so you know how important vaccinations are for healthy cattle. And with Vista vaccines from Merck Animal Health, you know you're covered. No other vaccine works like Vista. Only Vista gives you complete dual-action pneumonia protection and complete one-dose fetal protection for the entire pregnancy. Protect what matters most. Talk to your veterinarian or animal health supplier about Vista.
California, the high Sierras, the Pacific Blue. It's also a leading source for registered Angus seed stock. This fall, make California your first Angus choice. September and October offer more than 30 sales from some of the best breeders in America. And they've got quality Angus cattle that are performance and genomically tested and ready for work. To learn more about these breeders, visit CaliforniaAngus.com. California, your first Angus choice.
Beef Quality Assurance is your consumer-friendly story. Becoming BQA certified allows you to share your story and ensure customers that we're responsibly raising a safe, wholesome, and healthy beef supply. The checkoff-funded BQA program equips you with the best management practices for handling cattle, tending to their health, and taking care of the environment. And now, thanks to a partnership with Beringer Ingelheim, you and your employees can earn a free BQA certification online from September 15th to November 20th. Visit bqa.org today. Working your cattle just got easier. Introducing the new Vet Gun delivery system, a new way to apply topical insecticides to your cattle. The Vet Gun lets you remotely treat cattle with effective parasite control, so you can do it just walking among the herd. It's that simple. The proven topical insecticide AML Vet Cap is used with the Vet Gun. It works fast to control horn flies and lice while minimizing stress on your cattle. Fast, easy, effective. Vet Gun. Check with your animal health supplier for availability.
Visit Blackstone Cattle Company in Mineral Point, Wisconsin, Sunday, September 6th for the 8th annual production sale. The sale starts at 4 p.m. and features 75 head and 50 lots of breed-leading genetics. Don't miss your chance to put top genetics in your herd. Find out more at cotton-associates.com. Blackstone Cattle Company, genetics chiseled in stone.
The GGP-LD, the most popular low-density genomic profile on the market, is now available for Angus. And at $45 per head, you can afford to test all your cattle. Plus, you can save even more time and money raising reputation seed stock. Put the GGP-LD profiler to work finding your best bull calves and the elite females that will brand your legacy. For more affordable accuracy, go GGP.
It's weaning time, your paycheck, the biggest day of the year. But are your calves ready? VitaFerm Sure Start pellets with the AmaFerm Advantage gives calves the boost they need to get through the first weeks of weaning. It accelerates appetites, ensures weight gain, and improves health. It's weaning time. Get them ready with VitaFerm Sure Start. Learn more at VitaFerm.com.